If you've ever been told to do Kegels, today we want to explain what they are. Kegels are just another name for your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor is a group of muscles that sits at the base of your pelvis and is made up of 14 different muscles in 3 layers. To do a Kegel properly, you have to understand where the muscles are. This is a model of your pelvic floor. So all the muscles sit at the base of your pelvis like a trampoline or a bowl of muscles, and they run from the front bone, your pubic bone, all the way to your tailbone, and then from the sits bones to the sits bones. So again, they look like a bowl or a trampoline inside the bottom of your pelvis. Now, to do them properly, you need to learn how to do them with the correct breath. Your pelvic bowl sits at the bottom of your pelvis, but your diaphragm sits at the top underneath your rib cage, and together they make a canister. So when you want to activate that bowl or that pelvic floor of muscles, you want to do that as you're breathing out. So when you breathe in, your diaphragm will drop down, your ribs will expand, and your pelvic floor will drop as you breathe in. As you breathe out, your pelvic floor muscles will bounce back up and the air will leave your body. So this canister works all together as a unit. Again, as you breathe in, your diaphragm descends, your belly expands, your ribs expand, and your pelvic floor drops. And as you exhale, it snaps back up together as a unit. That's important because most people do Kegels or pelvic floor muscle exercises wrong. So it's really important that you breathe properly, breathing out as you contract the muscles, breathing in as you relax. Then, as you get really good at that, you can start practicing doing that more quickly. So you can add that Kegel to a cough. So you're coughing on exhale, so you're Kegeling just before you cough. Then as you get better with that, you can practice holding those muscles for longer bits of time. As you breathe in, you relax the muscles. And that relaxation is very important because if you don't relax and lengthen a muscle, it can't contract as well. So having that full breath in to relax the muscles and lengthen them helps to facilitate that nice power of the muscles. You're going to squeeze that muscle, lift it and hold it, and continue breathing as you count to 5 seconds or 10 seconds. How long do you hold it depends on what your activity level is that you need that for and how long you're going to be doing your exercises. You want to do the exercises until your symptoms go away, you stop leaking, you don't feel pressure, or you don't have any pain. If you're not sure if you're having any of these symptoms, you should see your physical therapist or ask your doctor to refer you to a physical therapist. So it's important to note, and I get this question a lot, should I be doing Kegels? Not every woman needs to be doing Kegels repetitively. Some women have a really weak pelvic floor. Postpartum, you might have a really weak pelvic floor that you need to really work on strengthening your muscles back up again. But your pelvic floor muscle is a lot like any muscle in your body, that if it's too tight, you might have symptoms of pain and leakage. But if it's too loose or too weak, you also might have symptoms of leakage. So if somebody is on the tight side, they need to focus their exercises on what we call reverse Kegels, or the lengthening and relaxation phase of doing a Kegel. All muscles need to be strong and healthy and have adequate length to function. So Kegels can sometimes be a funny word, so I want you to focus more on the word pelvic floor muscle exercises. So you want to make sure that you're relaxing and lengthening those muscles adequately and also strengthening. If you're at all uncertain whether your pelvic floor muscles are too loose or too tight, because the symptoms can sometimes be the same, please ask your doctor to refer you to a physical therapist.